Hi friends, so today we're gonna do a Loci topic on past year book questions. So if you have these past year book questions, this edition, okay, you can turn to this page 211, okay, or if it's not the latest edition, if it's not this edition book, right, you go to November 2012 and then you go to paper 1-2, you look for question 27, or you can print out from the PDF file that I sent to you through Teams. Okay, so this question you can do straight away on this book. Okay, straight away on this book, and after you finish, you take picture and send it to me, right, through assignment post. Or if you choose not to do it in this book, you print it out, then you do on the papers, and remember to stick it into your notebook. And also, if you want to send it to me, take picture of this after you finish everything. Okay, so you try first, and then after you finish trying, then you compare with my answer. All right, okay, let's get started. So the diagram at the bottom of the page shows the lines AB and BC. Okay, so we have AB, BC here, AB, BC. Measure angle ABC. Look for the angle B. All right, look at the angle B here. It will be here. So you measure angle B like this. Okay, so what I see from here is 128. Okay, 128. And the answer can be from 126 to 128. Okay, don't write the answer like this. You follow your own answer. If you see this as 128, you write 128. Okay, if you see your measurement as 127, you write 127. But the answer acceptable is 126 until 128. Please don't write following my answer like this. Okay, this is a range of answers that can be accepted. Okay, let's look at part B. The point D is above AB. Okay, point D is above here. AD and CD are each equal to AB. Okay, so AD and CD, D we assume is somewhere here. Okay, are equal to this length. Okay, equal to this length. So what you're gonna do is, you don't need to measure what length is this. Okay, you measure using your compass. Okay, this compass. How do you measure using your compass? Your needle you touch at A. Okay, your pencil goes to B. This is how you already measure actually B. A to B. Okay, so this is A to B. So A to B is also the same length as AD and CD, right? It's also the same length as AD and CD. So what you're gonna do here is you draw this one like that, and then you draw touching the needle touch at A, and then the curve here. Okay, see, it's the same. AB is here, B is here, so your D is somewhere here. Okay, same goes to C, because it says CD, right? So it goes to C here. Your needle touch at C. The same length. You don't adjust the compass. Okay, now you're done. Okay, so CD, AD, AB, all same, equal, right? So your D is here. This point of intersection is your D. And you have to draw the line because on the diagram, construct quadrilateral. So the quadrilateral is like this. Okay, and you draw. Alright, you can draw on your textbook and your past year book, and you will find out that it's overlapping with the question. When you draw this D, it's on the question itself, because the book, they want to save the space, right? But it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Alright, so part C, we have done our part B already. Part C, on the diagram, construct the locus of points inside the quadrilateral. So you're gonna draw locus of points. Okay, the locus of points is the one that you have already drawn in the previous lessons. Okay, there are 4 types of locus, if you remember. 4 types of locus. The first one is the drawing circle one, if you remember. Second one is the parallel lines with the 2 semicircle. And the third one is the angle bisector and also perpendicular bisector, 3 and 4. Alright? So this one, 7 cm from C. Okay, you're gonna draw, if you are given one point like this, means you're gonna draw a circle. 7 cm radius, right? Circle. So you measure this 7 cm 7 cm. Okay, 7 cm, right? Okay, 7 cm. Look at it, 7 cm. You draw a circle of from C. Okay, you don't need to draw the full circle because what you need to draw is within or inside the quadrilateral only. So you draw inside the quadrilateral only like that. So you don't need to draw a full circle. Okay, only like this. Right? Okay, so this is C part 1. If I were to label, I label like this, C part 1. I'm drawing a part of the circle. I don't draw the full circle because they want only the quadrilateral, inside the quadrilateral. Okay, and then equidistant from AB and BC. Okay, you have equidistant AB and BC. Okay, you remember this? Equidistant from AB and BC, what you're gonna draw? You look back at what you have drawn in the previous lesson. This one, you actually draw a angle bisector. Sorry, this is A, angle bisector. Okay, AB and BC. So AB, BC, you draw angle bisector. Okay, so if you have followed my lesson previously, you already know how to draw angle bisector. Okay, here, any length like this. And this one. And this one like this. Okay, so this one, this point and this point B connect and draw longer. Okay, longer until it touches all the one that is inside the quadrilateral. Okay, so this is C part 2. Okay, angle bisector means you are dividing this angle into 2. Alright, so we have done C part 1, part 2. So look at D. These two loci meet at the point P. These two loci, as in this C part 1 and C part 2, they touch at here. This is your point P. Okay, point at this. Put a point and label P. Okay, label the point P. Okay, label already on the diagram and measure DP. Okay, D to P. Now I'm measuring DP. Okay, so from what I measure here is 2.1. Okay, you check your own measurement. Maybe it's not the same as mine. Mine is 2.1. Okay, I write 2.1. Okay, the answer that is acceptable is from 2 until 2.5. If your answer is 2, okay. 2.1, okay. 2.2, 2.3 until 2.5 is okay. Right? So this is the one. So you take picture, send it to me. Alright? Okay, this is one of the question. We go for the next question now. Alright, so next question, okay? So next question here we have past year book page 237 or June 2014 paper 22, right? So the scale drawing shows 3 airfields A, B, and C with B due north of A. B is due north of A, yeah? Okay, if you find out your past year book, they miss out this part. Can you add on this one? The scale is 1 cm to 20 km. It's missing out this sentence in your text, in your past year book, right? But then if you have printed this out, then it's okay. The question is exactly the same, right? So now what we're gonna draw here is, look at part A. Find the actual distance between A and B. Okay, A, B here, the actual distance. This is only on the map. This is on the map, drawing only. And the drawing is, okay, from my measurement here, from what I can see here is 7 centimeter. Okay, when you print out this paper, right, if you print out two up as in if you are you print out and it shrink, so it won't follow the exact measurement here. It's supposed to be 7 centimeter, okay? So if you print out the whole page as in one whole page instead of make it into a smaller version. If it's smaller version, you won't get this 7 centimeter. And from your text, from your past year book, it is 7 centimeter. Okay, I've measured, I've tried. It's somewhere 7 centimeter. So if you print out that it's not 7 centimeter, you can draw it longer. But my advice is no, don't. You print out the full version. Okay, the full version. Okay. So this one is 7 centimeter. Okay, AB is 7 centimeter. So find the actual distance between A and B. Okay, actual distance, right? Okay, 7 centimeter is map. Okay, look at the scale. The scale say 1 centimeter to 20 kilometer. So if 7 cm, how many kilometer? So you have to times 20. If 1 cm represent 20 kilometer, then 7 centimeter represent as 7 times 20, which is 140 kilometer. So the answer here is 140. Okay, so let's say if you are not not having a 7 centimeter, actually the answer that is accepted in all level is 138 to 140. Okay, these are the answers that's acceptable. Maybe it's not 7 centimeter. For some people, maybe it's 6.8 or 6. I think 6.9, somewhere like that, right? But it's okay. Most of you, I think, will get 7 cm. You see, it's 7. Okay, so that's the answer for part A. Let's look at part B. Okay, this is my part B question. A beacon D is to the west of the line AB. Okay, west. This is my line AB. West is here. East is here. Okay, east is to the right. West is to the left. Right? So D is somewhere here. It is 100 km from A and 120 km from B. Okay, let's look at the scale again. It's 1 cm to 20 km. We want to find out how many centimeter we need to draw from A. Okay, so if we want to know how many centimeter is that, we need to divide by this 20. Because this one represent as on the map, this one represented the actual one. So if 100 km from A, so we divide by 20 to find out how many centimeter we need to actually draw it out. Okay, so after I divide is 5 centimeter. Okay, and as for this 120 km from B, what we're gonna do is 120, we divide by 20. So we get 6 centimeter. Okay, so meaning to say that 5 centimeter represented as 100 km and 6 cm represented as 120 km. Okay, so construct the position D on the scale drawing. Okay, a beacon D is somewhere here, right? And it's 5 cm from A. Okay, from A is 5 cm. So what we're gonna do is we have to use compass and measure 5 centimeter. Okay, I measure my compass. I stretch until 5 centimeter. Okay, so I touch my needle A and I draw 5 centimeter like this. Okay, this is my 5 centimeter. And then I measure 6 centimeter. Okay, 6 centimeter. And it's from B. Okay, it's from B. So the needle I touch at B. And then like this is 6 centimeter. So here until here is 5. Here until here is 6. Okay, okay, let's measure it again. Make sure, okay. Okay, this is 5. Can you see that it's 5? Okay, and then you see this is 6, right? So construct the position D, right? Okay, so this is my D. You don't need to draw a triangle because they didn't mention that it's a triangle. You just need to find the position of D only. So this is my position of D. Right? So that's the answer for part B. Okay, remember to label D. Okay, so next question. Measure the bearing of C from B. Okay, if you remember topic bearing last year, from B, we always look from B. Look at the one from B. That is where you need to form a north. And bearing of C, C is here. Okay, if we were to draw a line, okay, can also, but no need to draw it. Just light a bit. Draw a line that is a light a bit one, so that you can measure what is the bearing. Okay, so okay, to measure bearing, this is the angle that you need to find out. Okay, this is your north. This is the bearing of B of C from B. Okay, look at from B. So now my compass, I do this, right? And then I measure, look at the one from 0. Look, I always look at the one from 0 all the way until here. Okay, so my measurement here is 103, 104. Okay, so I see here is 104. So I will write down my answer as 104 degree. But the answers that is acceptable is 101 to 105. Okay, so the answer acceptable is 101 until 105. So if you write the answer as 101, okay, correct. 102, 103, okay, correct. Okay, it's all depend on your measurement here. Okay, it's all depend on this measurement here. Right, that's for part C. Now let's look at part D. An aircraft is equidistant from A and C. Okay, you are given 2 points and it's equidistant. Okay, one of the loci here. If we refer this loci is the third one, which we need to draw a perpendicular bisector. Okay, so I believe you know how to draw perpendicular bisector from A and C. Yeah? So AC here, we need to draw a line that divide A and C. Okay, so how to draw that? Needle touch at C. Okay, you stretch up a bit, no need to measure how long. Okay, I draw top here and bottom. Okay, top and bottom. And also from A here, I draw top and I draw bottom. Okay, you see here, point of intersection here, point of intersection here. 2 fireworks here. Fireworks, I call it fireworks. Okay, so I draw that line. Okay, draw longer. Long. Okay, so this line is a perpendicular bisector of A and C. So this line is actually dividing A and C into half. Okay, so this is my part D. Okay, one of the part D, which is equidistance from A and C. And now the next one we need to draw is 90 kilometer from B. So 90 kilometer from B. Okay, you cannot measure 90 kilometer by the way, right? So you need to know what is it represented by 90 kilometer in map. Okay, look back at the scale again, 1 centimeter to 90 km. So if 90 kilometer, then you have to divide by 20. So 90 divided by 20 is 4.5. So it's 4.5 centimeter on your map. Okay, and then it's 4.5 centimeter from B. Okay, so here, if you have given a 1 point like this from, means that you're gonna draw a circle. This is first loci, first one. Okay, so 4.5 centimeter from B. So your radius is 4.5 centimeter. So what you're gonna do is you measure 4.5. Okay, and then you draw a circle from point B. Okay, a circle. Ta-da. Nice. Okay, so 4.5 cm from B. So I've drawn my circle. I've drawn this part already. This is also part D. So now, by constructing suitable loci, mark on the diagram the 2 possible positions P and Q of the aircraft. Means that these 2 possible positions P and Q means that it must be equidistant from A and C. It must be 90 km from B. So equidistance from A and C is this line, and the circle, which is 90 km from B or 4.5 cm from B. So there are 2 possible points that touches each other here. These 2 points, which means these 2 loci is here. Okay, so your P here, your Q here. If you write P here, Q here, same thing. Okay, because we don't know where is exactly the P and the Q is, and they didn't mention where must P is, where must Q is. Possible only. So P is possible here, is possible here for Q, or Q here, P here, also okay, right? Okay, now you look at part 2. Given that the aircraft is east of the line AB, east is to your right or left? East is to your right, okay? It's to the right of AB. So east is to the right of AB. AB here, right? Just now the aircraft, it can be P, it can be Q, okay? Because it says this aircraft, it's the possible position is P and Q. P, Q. Okay, the aircraft can be here, can be here. And it's given that in part 2, they said given that the aircraft is to the line AB, means to the right of AB. To the right of AB is obviously Q, right? Not P anymore, because P is way up and left side. So Q is here. So this is your the possibility of the aircraft is, okay? And you need to find the bearing from C. Okay, from C means that it's here. Okay, you need to draw a line, which is a north, and to Q. Okay, here I will draw a very light line so that I can measure my bearing from C. If it's from C, means your angle is like that. So you need to find this angle. Okay, for compass, you cannot measure, right? You cannot measure the whole thing. This is definitely more than 180 degree. You have two choices. One is to measure this angle and you plus 180. Okay, it means that you have to divide like that. This 180 plus this angle. Or the method that I'm going to show you is I will find this angle first, and then I use 360 to minus this angle over here to find out what is the angle here. Okay, so I measure this angle first lah. Okay, what angle is that? From here, 0 until here is actually 112. Okay, so this is 112. So 360 I minus 112, and I will get 248. Okay, so this angle over here is 248. Okay, this is 112. Okay, again you see this 0. This is already 110 and okay 112. In my protractor is like this lah. Your protractor might be different. There is a range of answer. So my bearing is 248. This is 248. Alright. So my answer is 248. And how about yours? And the answer that is acceptable is 247 until 251. Okay. So are your answers? Is your answer around this? If yes, then well done. Okay, so we have done these questions. Alright, last question. So this is past year book page 243 or November 2014, paper 1-2. Okay, this is question 24. So the diagram shows the positions on the map of 3 boats A, B, C. I hope you have tried already by your own. Okay, I hope you tried by your own already before you compare with my answer. Because that's how you learn, you do by yourself first. Okay, so find the bearing of B from A. Okay, bearing of B, this B from A. From A, always look at the one from A. North is already given, so the bearing, the angle is this. This is the angle that you need to find. Okay, so you need to measure, just measure like that. Okay, so my answer here is 138. Okay. My measurement is 138, and the answers that is acceptable is from 137 to 140. Alright. Okay, D. A fourth boat, D. Okay, these are 3 boats. We have a fourth boat. Is closer to B than to A. Okay, 2 points here. If 2 points given, you have to draw perpendicular bisector. Okay, the third loci. So if you want to draw this perpendicular bisector, okay, you draw perpendicular bisector first, don't shade. After you finish drawing these two, only you shade which region is that, right? So perpendicular bisector, AB. Okay. Curve like that. And another curve on the A. If you still don't know how to draw perpendicular bisector, please practice on that, okay? It's in my previous lesson in the video. You can double check. Now, like that. Right? So, I draw that line. Okay. Then next, less than 4 km from C. Okay, from a point means you're gonna draw a circle. 4 km. And the scale is 1 centimeter to 1 km. So if 4 km, then it's 4 cm lah. Okay, so measure 4 cm. Okay, for 4 cm. And then from C, this is your C, point C, like that, and then draw a circle. Right, nice. Okay, this is part B question, Okay, by drawing appropriate loci, these are the 2 loci that you draw, and shade the region in which D is situated. Okay, where is put D? Let's look at this. Closer to B than to A. This is the line that divide A and B, right? So the one that is closer to B is supposed to be here. Everything here, right? Okay, combine with less than 4 km from C. Less than 4 cam from C means it's less than this circle, means it's inside this circle. And the one that is inside this circle and must be less than this line, I mean less than the one that I shaded earlier on, I mean the one that I mentioned just now, which is nearer to B, is here. So shade properly. So your D is here. You don't need to label, they didn't say, they only say find and shade only. So D is the possibility of the D is here. Alright, so that's all from me. So 3 questions altogether, yeah. So 3 questions, you take pictures and you send. You can save as PDF, or if you don't want, you can save as pictures. I don't mind. Okay, I'm not gonna mark. I just want to go through all your working. I want to make sure everyone follow my lesson. So you take picture or you send through PDF file. As I say, I'm not gonna mark one by one. I just go through each page only of your working. Okay, through assignment post. Okay, please please post it there and I will check your work. Alright, that's all from me. Bye guys, stay safe.